to just in time with Rock on and DJ.
I would put it on the bud. You could fit the pickles. You could fit pickles in the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Some onions. Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole.
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
Where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions.
I like the pipe.
Made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please, go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know, I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey.
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
It's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. And welcome back to the rabbit hole. You were just in time. And we are the J&T Baggers. Was that a soft enough intro?
That was too peaceful.
Okay, good, because the rest of this is going to be butthole ripping. That's right. Episode 150. We've got the J&T, the JN trio. Millie Van Nielsen, joined by my esteemed colleagues.
Why do you point to the back? There's no one back there.
I was opening. This is a wide open space right here.
Norman Blunt and Tiger Durgan.
I just
Present.
got introduced. I didn't even
Yeah, you
throw
didn't.
my name out
That's
there.
what happens when you don't raise your hand for attendance. Somebody else does it for you. That's how Mexicans steal your jobs, Whitey.
You know,
Damn.
by that logic, they're also the assholes when you're trying to not pay attention in class. Like, no, he's here.
He's here.
I saw him in first period. He's here. He's just not here right now. He's here.
He's holding up class.
Tell him to
Come
get
on.
here. Hold your hand up.
Snap
We can't
to
see
it.
you.
Snap to it.
Wow. So remember back like 100 episodes ago? I just
150 episodes ago.
We've
Was that with the
150,
lightsaber?
150 episodes, yeah. 100 episodes ago. No, we were on to not these mics, but the ones before them. You weren't around 100 episodes ago. You were in jail. Just
Yeah, we didn't know what actually happened.
we thought you were dead for a second.
And we were like, all right, well, no one's getting a hold of Corn. I guess his phone's off. And then we went by your house. No, actually, no one went by your house.
No, we just
Sorry, I just realized I'm a bad friend. I could have easily, I drove by there every day.
He didn't want to go knock on the door because he didn't want to find out like he did some Goodwill Hunting shit and just bounced.
I would be more respectable, in his favor of that. But he didn't. He just went to jail for some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Not like Goodwill Hunting at all.
Not bad. Not cool.
It wasn't, exhilarating hearing his story. He was just more like, yeah.
You stumbled back onto the podcast too. I remember that after that. It wasn't until... Actually, it was 90 episodes ago, I think, was when you came back, actually. Wow, Corn, you've actually been... with the exception of, that patch where we couldn't have the entire trio there. The solo months. When the listener got used to yours truly and probably stopped listening.
This guy's fucking wake.
He sounds he sounds depressed.
He's speaking to
He's gonna
himself.
cry.
Is he gonna lose it on air, delayed air?
He just keeps talking about how he misses his friends.
Here you go.
And he wishes they would be there.
Here you go.
I wish they suffered.
It's funny.
Keeps making promises, but he's not keeping them.
They're eventually gonna be back. Daddy said he's always gonna be back.
He said he was gonna do all black gay fur days through February. Second week, he picked a white guy.
Serious?
I don't know if it was the second or third.
Hey, goddamn. I'm like, fuck, dude. You're really slipping up on your own shit on that one. Like,
I did. But you know who didn't slip up?
John Frickin Smith.
Yes. That was
Probably going to be the
beautiful.
clearest thing I say all night.
Actually, thinking about it, it was about 90 episodes ago that we started playing that beautiful song, Yours to Keep, from the album Songs of the Great Collapse. And it was then that we began our journey. A weird journey, not the entire journey, but a journey with John Frickin Smith for a while there, where we were saying shit and he was taking clips of it and putting it into intros and making
Dude,
eventually we
saying it
stumbled
and
on
he was playing
perfection. Yeah. Eventually, it was like we were working on a project together, but not always knowing it. And you know what I mean? And you could tell he wasn't forcing it either. He would listen, and random shit would just like, you know what, I'm gonna just throw that in there. And eventually we ended up landing on one that was like, you know what, I can stick with that one. And there's a very subtle difference that is the reason why I stick with that one. No one will ever know. Wow. I haven't done that one in a long time.
Check it out. John Frickin Smith. Songs of the Great Collapse. Song? Yeah.
Song is yours to keep.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the album is Songs of the Great Collapse, which begs to question, what collapse is he speaking of?
Check
the
it out.
Economy, if I'm not mistaken.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've always wondered that. Like,
There is like
thinking
a
about
story to the album about like a guy losing everything to the recession pretty much or whatever.
it. Dude, John Frickin Smith just
He's a
fucking
man of
blew
meaning,
my
man.
mind.
Yeah, he's a man of meaning. Listen to that whole album, Songs of the Great Collapse, and hear the story.
I know what I'm listening to tomorrow at work.
Oh, I forgot to say where. Head to johnfrickinsmith.com. Good God. But yeah, that fucking A. And you know it's all these episodes later, I still love that fucking song too. Rookie obviously just developed an entirely new perspective on it and is gonna have to tweak out on
Hey, dude, you never stop learning, right? And that was
You
one
know?
thing I learned today was John Frickin Smith is a mind fucking blower.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Indeed.
I want that on a t-shirt.
John Frickin Smith is a mind fucking
Yeah, like
blower.
the first part on the front, and then they're like, "Oh, who's John Frickin Smith?" And they look back at you, and he's like, "Oh, he's a mind fucking blower. All right,
Yeah.
I'm looking this guy up."
Exactly. So you should too. Yeah. That being said,
Welcome
Holy
to the
shit.
rabbit hole.
yeah. Holy shit. That's actually weird to think that almost 3 years later, 150 fucking episodes. We've been at this for a long time. And it's been quite a fun journey. If you, the listener, can bear to listen to that first episode, which is probably very difficult to hear, but you can hear the very beginning of that journey, when we were just a couple of dudes talking into one mic, trying to be heard over each other.
It was all just about being heard.
Yeah.
Over a lightsaber.
Yeah, with a rock band microphone, rubber banded to a goddamn lightsaber, which was wedged between two couch cushions to try to keep it angled upward somehow.
I don't even think Gay for a Day was out yet.
No, we weren't doing Gay for a Day back then. We weren't doing any of it.
90s.
We weren't even referring to this as a
What?
rap.
Wait, we can't tiptoe past that. What the fuck do you mean they came before the
No,
90s?
no, no.
90s
Oh, 90s.
episodes.
Oh, shit. I thought you meant the era.
Wow, we have eras.
Damn, we do.
Yeah. You know, back in the 90s.
You know, back in the tins were solid. No one listened.
Yeah. Someone actually asked me, like, why do you guys keep those first 10 up there if they're, like, garbage?
Trash.
That's a reminder to us and to you of what journey we've been on in this one.
Alright, we're getting
I would
better.
say, in a quick glance, I would say listen to episode 1, then go to skip ahead to, like, episode 26, and then skip a little bit further to, like, episode 50.
You're like doing those rehashes that you see on like fucking
Yeah.
Variant and shit. Like,
Yeah, just
it's like summarize key issues.
Yeah, key issues, and then go to like episode 60, and then from there you'd probably go up to like episode 80 or so.
108 was awesome.
What, episode 108?
Yeah, that one was awesome. I think we had everyone on that one.
Yeah. That was also quite a bit of... There was a lot of technical issues in that one, too.
Wasn't that the one where Ethan was like lighting the torch at the ending of it?
No, that was way ahead. That was like episode 30-something.
On all fours?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was like the most furious reaction, like with people next to us.
I forgot that's another actual...
No, I think we had microphones at that one too.
We did, and
that was when we
Ethan
first
was
had
too
gotten...
psyched up about having 4 mics.
Yeah,
and
that
you
was
were
when we
drunk.
first got, like, that was like maybe our 3rd episode with new mics. With us each having our own mic, and that was when it was like, oh, fuck.
He had headphones.
Yeah, that was when you and Ethan got so goddamn wasted. You fell asleep halfway through the episode.
That's not asleep.
We threw shit at you.
Not
Yeah,
asleep.
no, there's
Probably, yeah. I was probably
Yeah.
wasted.
You and Ethan were fucking horrible.
I think I was
okay.
wasted.
Let's just say you were in and out of it.
Also,
that way you
that
are
was
wasted.
that was one of the early late reviews. That was like maybe like our 3rd or 4th one. I don't remember. I think
it
the
was
very
a
first
Legend.
one was Dark Knight Rises. Was because that's how it started. Was with rookie review and late review on that one. It was Legend though, that episode where they were drunk.
Because fucking we were trying to talk about Legend. That's when we first started doing late reviews, to where it was more of a like not a synopsis. It was like a full fucking goddamn
Synopsis of it, but
Yeah.
but in a lighthearted way, not so much in a the cinematography on that scene. No, fuck all that shit.
It was just like, hey,
Just like, no, it was just like, no, this happened, and you know what, I kind of enjoyed it. Or, oh, that's another one too, is, I can't remember the damn name of it. But,
hate review.
Our very first hate review,
Enemy at the Hate, I think it was.
that wasn't our first one, though. Because Enemy was the movie that we hated. But the first hate review was about Child of God.
Dude, that had God in the name.
It might not have.
Child?
It's so far down the continuity, you have to, like, reload pages no matter where you look now.
Yeah, dude, fucking that one was. I still to this day hate it with the same equal passion. I'm just not gonna express it now.
Well, Child of God?
Yeah, that was a shit movie, dude. That was a waste of fucking money. They spent a lot. That movie had a great production too. They spent a lot, even though it was like a shit movie. They spent millions to make that, and they wasted every dime.
Let's see, I can't see where it is.
I'd rather see a movie about like a retarded zebra getting stuck in like Canada trying to find gophers.
Holy shit, I can't find the damn one. It happened, I remember it happening, but I don't think I put anything in the title about it.
Might have been just hating children. I don't know.
Yeah, it could, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I hope it's not the one missing episode. Free sticker to whoever can find, free just in time with the JMT Bagger sticker to whoever can tell, whichever listener can tell us which episode is missing. You don't have to have the name of the episode, but the title of the or not the title of the episode, the number. The number of the episode that is missing from our continuity. Yeah, I tried to tell the guys just now silently and neither of them saw it. So it's still a mystery. But yeah. The further suggestion too would go to goddamn, what was that one? Episode 74, yes. Our first ever interview. You guys remember that? Do you?
Yeah. The girls.
Cookie doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, with the ladies from My Roommate is an Escort. Well, not just the lady. There was a guy too.
Yeah, they did too.
Bobby Del Rio. That was a fun interview actually.
Yeah,
too.
we actually did our homework too.
We did. We watched that whole fucking show in an hour, and then we fucking got on the Skypes with him. Yeah, that was a fun episode to do. That was actually that was one of those, we were nervous as shit. Like, holy fuck, we're actually gonna try to interview people and shit. Who the fuck lined this up? Somebody lined that up too. Somebody actually lined that up. Somebody reached out to us and was like, "You want to interview some people?" Okay. For a minute.
So how do you do it? You guys, do you just like get high and then like talk to people? Like,
Usually we just get high and talk to each other. Actually.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you're actually like the first people that we don't know to actually be a part of this. So it's thanks
Cool.
for joining us actually too.
yeah, it's a first experience.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. We're so happy.
Yeah.
We're
Thanks to
so
PD
happy
Beats.
to be here with you.
Yeah, big shout out to PDBs for setting this up there. And feel free to curse
Great.
as much as you guys like if you want to. This is not a
Shit,
kid
fuck, fuck,
podcast.
fuck, fuck. Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Get it all out there, Trish.
I've been wanting to say
Wow.
that all day. Thank you.
It's been a rough day.
It's actually,
Monday, they're a bitch.
you
Yeah.
guys,
You
you guys actually kept it pretty clean. And you guys were mentioning your YouTube series, or was
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys actually kept that pretty clean. You guys didn't even cuss at all. I was wondering how you guys held that back so bad.
Right? I know. It's
Yeah.
like a series about an escort, but there's no sex, there's no nudity, there's no violence, and there's no swearing.
There is shitting
Yeah.
on a lawn though.
Right. There's a lot of
There's
shit.
that.
That-
Yeah,
There's
we
like-
have potty humor.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, I may never eat gummy vitamins again because of that.
I eat every day still. I
Really?
love chewy vitamins.
Yeah, me
They're
too.
so good. I'm always tempted to have more, but I'm afraid of what it'll
Might
do.
do
to
my
my
body.
Oh my god. What if I replace your chewy vitamins with like edibles?
Ooh.
With like edible what?
Like marijuana, like the thing that I
Oh
was
well,
talking about.
I would get really high because I eat like 5 chewy vitamins a day, and
Do
you're
you
only supposed
really?
to eat 2. Yeah, but they're so good, and I feel like, what are a few more vitamins gonna do?
Right.
So you're like addicted.
I just love them. Candy in the morning.
How did I not know this about?
Yeah, I was wondering about that boss at the tattoo store. She's not doesn't really have a big part, but she just walks in and out.
Yeah,
Who-
she could-
Yeah, she's our line producer, Stephanie Barrett.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's great. So she when we asked her to help produce, she said, but just so you guys know, I am primarily an actor, and we did know that about her. And she said, I would appreciate if you have a role for me. If not, totally cool. But if you do have a role, I would love to have a role.
And so we wrote her
We're
a
like,
role.
of course. So we wrote that role in. We added that in.
So is she with the tattoo artist, or are they together, or why?
Well, we actually had an
Actually-
ending that ended up cut.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had technical difficulties in the editing room.
Oh yeah.
So all of the
we know about
tattoo
this.
scenes, we shot in one night. It was a night shoot till like 4 a.m. or something, or 5 a.m. And the last scene of the web series is a daytime scene, and because it's cut back and forth between like Heather leaves and then she goes on her bike, and it's daytime in the apartment.
Right.
So we had to cheat day for night. And when we shot the reverse, you're gonna notice now. Well, maybe you won't notice it.
We
But
probably won't.
when we shot the reverse, looking out the window, we did this weird like lighting thing, and it just looks like shit.
Okay.
So we couldn't use the reverse of Stephanie. If that's making
Like
sense.
it was so whenever the camera was on
Mhm.
TJ, who played or Terry, there was like a bright white
White
light
light.
behind
Oh.
him. It was the fake lights trying to make it look
Look
like through that window that it was daytime.
But it like looked horrible, and so we had to cut out the last little bit between Terry and Megan.
But I don't think we should tell anyone what.
Oh, but there might be something between them.
Yeah, we should keep that as like a secret. 'Cause that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was
Like,
a
you
really
guys would've
cute.
gotten that,
It
but
was
now you
so.
It was
cute.
super funny too.
It was so cute.
Yeah, I like the way she
But-
just would come in and just kind of knife him real quick and then just walk away.
Little daggers.
Yeah.
What do you guys think is going on between?
Yeah,
those
you
two?
tell us.
But yeah, it ended up being quite a bit of fun. They didn't do their homework on us, but they at least read our description and knew that we were
We were still
stoners.
green, man.
Huh?
We were green.
Oh, we're still green. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Interviewing wise, we're pretty green. Because that would lead me over to the next episode that I wouldn't suggest unless you want to hear true awkwardness among the J&T baggers. I think that's 79. Yeah, 79. Zero or none at all, featuring JTG. WWE Superstar JTG. I can't believe we did. Yeah, that was a very awkward episode. That one did not go very well.
So, if you don't mind, man, if you want to, go ahead and start letting us know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, because we don't have I don't know how many wrestling fans we have on our listener base there, so definitely give them a little backstory.
Oh, so for those who who are not up to date with the flyest tag team around, Crime Time.
What?
That one actually turned us away from interviews for quite some time. Our Skype guests after that became friends.
We had a lot of guests though.
I can't find it.
What?
The hate review. It's.
Are you reading the descriptions too?
And I'm seeing where because I remember it was a fuckload of positive reviews on movies for a while, and then we finally had one that was like, no, fuck this.
It's obviously before episode 50. Somewhere before that. It's probably before the Killing Joke episode too.
Wild Berry's Chocolate Lynch Mob. Why did they fuck?
The names on some of these goddamn episodes is what's really fucking me up too. It's like, holy shit, none of this shit has anything to do with anything right now. I don't know what's going on, man. The episode in which Korn and Ethan got all drunk, though, was episode 31, 4 Legends of Brokebuck Mountain.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, dude, thank you for some of the titles, because this is one of my personal favorite things I think we ever talked about on the podcast. It was episode 36.
36, Calling Off Sad.
Yeah, just because it just popped right. The same premise of all the jokes that were set up that night. Just like, dude, how the fuck? How you can call off sad? Like, you can't just call your I'm sad.
It had to. It was before our little countdown thing too, right?
It had to have been before the countdown, because I don't think we extended that far out before it was like, no, fuck this. I hate this movie.
Yeah.
It was before Django. Or was it?
What did we review in episode 26? In Full Force. It says another late review movie, or another movie review.
I think that was probably the first time I watched Force Awakens.
Ooh, possibly.
No, wait. I might have saw Force
It might have
Awakens
been.
No, I saw Rogue One in theater. I didn't see Force Awakens.
No, but we did do late review for Force Awakens.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Huh.
27 space wrestling
at the strip club.
Yeah.
Did we do?
That was Interstellar.
Oh yeah, it even says it. Okay, so that takes away the theory that I had though. In Full Force, I thought was no way I put Force. I'm not that clever. It couldn't have been Star Wars. There's no way I would have put fucking.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have put Force in a Star Wars review episode. I wasn't that clever.
But there was all 4 of us too.
God damn. 54-51 that Rams fucking Chiefs game. Yeah.
Who won?
Rams. Chiefs. I don't know. I just swiped it away.
105 points?
Yeah.
No, I can't play.
Now I'm like really tripping out on where the fuck this one is. Because I feel like the Star Wars one happened early.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, but you know what fucking episode was awesome? Episode 34. Hippies Make It Happen.
That was a fun one. Yeah, that was a real fun one.
I don't know, dude. Fucking.
Yeah.
Was it after fucking Enemy at the Hate? Was it? Did it turn into like, no, fuck that movie? You want to hear about fuck that movie? Check this movie out.
No, it was. I knew it was somewhere before that, just because it was the first hate review was Child of God. Enemy at the Hate was one where I knew you would hate it. It was like, you must watch this for the hate. And it was before all the countdown stuff, because that was too distracting.
Okay, so
I'm thinking it might have been In Full Force.
it's definitely before Legal Butt Bush.
In the middle of the biodome. I still love that. I forgot about that. The Succotash guys. There's a podcast. The Succotash Comedy Soundcast. I think it was called something like that. But they pulled a clip from that particular episode and played it on the show along with some clips from other shows and whatnot. And it was kind of cool just because it was the first time anybody like featured us or anything like that. And it was even cooler because the host, and I'm forgetting his name, I want to say it was Mark Hershon or something like that. And he fucking, like, he very professional radio voice and shit. Said the title of that thing without, I'm hoping there might have been outtakes somewhere where he was just like, are you guys fucking serious? Because he was straight from their episode, Legal Butt Bush in the middle of the biodome. Like, wow. That was so well presented.
I would say probably 38 minutes into episode 54, or not, 53, is when you could see where our black vote disappeared.
Yeah. Somewhere
Episode
in there.
titled Two Halves Don't Make a Whole.
Don't make a
Or
white.
Don't Make a White, sorry. And, yeah.
Two halves don't make a whole. Oh, man. But, yeah, I'm thinking it might have been episode 26. Because I know we did, maybe it was Walking Behind the Bushes. Episode 21.
That was when Corn was found behind the bushes.
Yeah, but we talked about an unhealthy trend in movies. We've talked about a lot of unhealthy trends in movies. It's hard to say. This is one where, that's just sad when we can't. Okay, Hologram Homegirl is an obvious one. The Giver.
Yeah, it says it right there.
Hatred had to have come after Hologram Homegirl, right?
Yeah, because you were
I would
bringing me
think.
movies of light. You weren't bringing me movies of hate.
Okay, maybe it did happen in season 2 somewhere, and I just can't find it. Or we just, you know what I mean? I didn't put enough in the descriptions.
Corn, do you remember?
No.
Or were you in jail? You were in jail.
No, he wasn't. Not for these ones. Some of these.
No, I was in the
sitcoms,
earlier
yeah.
ones. We crossed 50. I remember that one.
Okay,
It was
what
around
did we late
73,
review
70
in,
something. I lost something.
What did we late review in Uncle Comfy? I think that might be where the first hate review was born. Episode 37, Four-Legged Uncle Comfy. You and your fucking phone, Corn. We'll be back, since Corn is a dick.
Alex, what are you doing, pal?
Oh, hey, Dimitri. I was just going to put all these signs that I made to promote our new satirical sitcom podcast, 2000 DC.
Dude, it's an audio-based format.
Yeah, so I was going to put these all over the place so people could read them so they can... Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, there's no way people are going to know that we're on Podbean and various other platforms if they can't read the signs.
So wait, hold on. Do they just have to wait till Saturday when we release?
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah, well, the heart was in the right place, I guess. So what now? I guess I'm throwing away signs.
You're throwing away signs.
Loving in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
No, he doesn't sing it like that, dude. He
It
sings
was
it
a
like...
different song on that movie, but it was Tiny Tim, I remember that.
That guy's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't sing it like him, Corn. That's why I wasn't singing it like him.
Yeah, you gotta go pretty high up there, man.
Yeah, it's almost like Koki, dude. He had the dude from Koki.
So yeah, sorry about that, folks. Corn's a bitch.
Ass. So, I don't remember where we were.
You guys were searching down your own rabbit hole to find a certain episode that you never found.
Don't be mad just because you didn't help
dig
dig
this
this
rabbit hole.
rabbit hole.
We left off on.
Thank you, Corn.
We know what we left off on.
Did you guys find it?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Of course, you would have been able to help if you could remember anything.
No, I can't.
Sometimes you just gotta give up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are failures. Sorry.
Fuck you. Do you say NASA's a failure? Because we're not going to the moon.
You know, Corn, we once gave up on you.
You were in jail. We were like, well, fuck, I guess he went to Mexico.
Looks like it's just the two of us.
That was awesome.
Just the two. See.
So, 150 is sports.
Okay, first I'll backtrack. Where does this story come from? This conundrum here.
Oh, yeah, YouTube trolls. Like most angry stories nowadays, trolls of some sort. Like, if you're bored at home and you got too much time on your hands, your wife's not there, kid's not there, you just have nothing better to do. And you kind of feel like arguing, but they're not there, so you can't yell at them for anything. You gotta go to YouTube. Because you can always pick a comment off of anything that you find positive, and they're gonna, like, just bash it.
Yeah.
Or say some stupid shit, and you're like, alright, game's on. But this is mainly off of me and... I don't even remember the guy's, like, tag or anything, but any hoozle. It's just one of those, like, me and this dude started getting into it over his competitive bodybuilding as sport. In short terms, no backlash or anything on that one. I don't find it to be a sport. Just big old dude.
Backlash
pageant.
my ass. Fuck that shit. You big old steroid eating fucking protein shake shitting motherfuckers. Ain't doing nothing but lifting weights just to get big. You can lift light weights and get big.
Dude, and see, that's something that we were talking about earlier before the podcast and everything. But what brought it up for me and you to start talking today was about that fucking shit. And it kind of pissed me off because the dude said he admired, like, UFC and, you know, fucking shit like that. Mixed martial arts, boxing, karate, anything that was just fighting, though. He didn't put any other sport in an okay category. He talked shit on...
He was like, I love sports, man. I love boxing. I love mixed martial arts. I love Muay Thai kickboxing. I love karate. I love Muay Thai. I said Muay Thai. I love jiu-jitsu. Yeah, taekwondo.
Just all the different disciplines, pretty much, you know, but...
You know, I watched The Karate Kid just for the action scenes. I'm talking about the remake.
Hey, that was the best part of that movie. They did have good action for that. But I'll get chastised for that, too, later in this world, our lifetime. But anyway.
And don't get me started on wrestling.
It just pissed me off because it was one of those, like, he was only being cool with stuff that's like...
combat.
I'm actually going to beat your ass. He wasn't being okay with any other physical sport or any other sport pretty much, honestly. But was saying that was a sport. He wasn't cool with, like, football. He was saying, like I was saying to you, that football is only competitive or hard. These guys train all week long for 15 seconds at a time to go as fast and as hard as they can.
Yeah.
You do that over fucking an hour, almost 2 hours. Yeah, that's a fucking good-ass reason why you train all week for it.
Mm-hmm.
So...
In a hot-ass uniform with a helmet on and shit.
And...
pads.
I mean, I can't get too pissed off on the steroids point because every single sport does have steroids in it, but that's not the sport.
Nah.
Like bodybuilding, that's the main way you get big. Everyone knows it. It's not hidden anymore. It's everyone's using steroids. They're doing themselves up in this crazy ass oil painting. And it's just a beauty pageant. It's, hey, whose muscles not only are the biggest, but look the best. Because even the dudes that are fucking huge and shit, they sometimes might not even win because they
don't glisten
fucked
enough.
up. Yeah. Or they didn't choose the right pose to show off all these different muscles. Football players don't really fucking pose when they're playing a sport. In a way they do in stances, but it's not an actual, like, same as posing. They're not...
No.
Even when they're celebrating, if they pose then it's a whole bit different ballpark. But, baseball... The guy complained about baseball because it was slow and boring. Of course, everyone knows that.
Okay, fat guys can play baseball.
Golf, because it was slow. And it was just like, okay, now he's picking on shit with, you know, sticks and clubs and everything. It's like, dude, fuck off.
Oh, but cricket's okay?
Yeah, hockey, there's plenty of different sports that are actually competitive. You build your muscles for the showing, but you don't really do anything with it. Like on the world's biggest bodybuilders and shit like that, fuck yeah, these guys are training hard to do that, but it's not an actual sport in my mind.
No, it's not like we were saying earlier too. The lifting, like you know what I mean, competitive lifting.
Yeah, that's an Olympic sport.
Strongman competition shit. That's a sport. I consider that full. That's one of the most intense ones. These guys are lifting damn near 1,000 pounds.
Lifting cars and shit.
I saw a guy fucking deadlift until his fucking nose bleed and he passed out. But guess what? He didn't pass out until he fucking got that shit off the ground.
I was thinking about the dude that fucking everyone knows the video. The dude's deadlifting, shits his rectum out. The whole thing just falls out of his asshole. You don't really see that when you're fucking flexing at a pageant.
No, unless he just poops himself because he has no control left down there. He can't reach because he got the chest and the core too big and now he can't reach his own dick.
I've been speaking a lot there, Corn.
Corn?
Input on bodybuilding.
Yeah, man, it kind of sucks if you can't scratch your own back.
Get in there, Corn. Come on.
Yeah, we're not talking shit on bodybuilding. We're just the sport aspect of it, Corn.
Okay, as a former competitive fucking Greco-Roman wrestler, yes, I'm putting you up.
And freestyle.
And fucking goddamn gold medalist.
Not Olympics. When you say that makes it seem like you got fucking Daniel Cormier hanging out with us all day.
Yeah.
Nope. Daniel Cormier?
Yeah. You see?
You're a champion in my eyes.
But you had to... Now, I only went to one of Stan's practices, but it was fucking intense and I hurt all over the place. And you did that on a goddamn daily basis. Now, was that all in vain? Was that all just for show?
It helps.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Was that all just for posing and I've got extra muscles over here?
You need to keep your muscles conditioned to what you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And breathing like that, dude, you get tired. You're tired without even running, you know?
Yeah.
You feel like you're going to throw up without running. It's like, what the fuck? The only time you ever felt like that is when they put you to run a mile under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. And this is when we were kids, you know what I mean?
I fucking hated bear crawls.
Yeah, those were the worst. Damn.
God damn you.
Mountain climbers, dude. And then there's a lot of shit that I hated, but the pull-ups, but hey, man. They were good, dude, because I remember fucking most of that shit that I was taught. I ended up pulling my ass out of fucking situations.
You know what I hated about Stan? He didn't make fun of me for not being able to climb the rope.
Yeah.
He was just like, try. All right, now get back in line and try again.
Yeah, I got so good at climbing that rope, I didn't need my feet, dude. I just carried my hands all the way up.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, over, under, like all the way up and all the way down, over, under. No legs. It was crazy. Yeah, when I first started, I used my feet all the time, dude. You wiggle with that shit. And you get really good at it. Your grip gets better. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's like the perfect time to have someone that like wrestled constantly.
Yeah.
Because there's been plenty of people that actually say that's like one of the worst workouts that you'll go through is an actual wrestling situation where they're doing all the practice, which is carrying your fucking dude that's above your weight class across the room, carrying him back, carrying him up stands, carrying him down fucking stairs. So a whole bunch of fucking physical labor, and then going live after that.
Yeah,
you get hurt.
It's
your fingers get jammed.
Yeah, they're like,
your
okay,
knees get bumped.
Normally,
your nuts get ragged. Your face
I did
hurts.
football for a minute at least, to where it was like one of those. Okay, I kind of understood that one. You did practice and you would go live for like 4 downs. You wouldn't. It wasn't like a crazy point. Wrestling was fucked up, dude. And I could see that with like bodybuilding trying to do that, but to get where you're at, not to actually like get there and then still do something and get judged on what you're doing.
If you're gonna be the size of Brock Lesnar,
show that you can lift a fucking car. Or
because at least all else fails, Brock Lesnar knows he could sign into the UFC and tackle somebody and still get paid. Even if he loses, he's gonna get paid.
It's the point of they're actually doing something with the muscles that they gain.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And besides just being cast in as extras, as bouncers in goddamn clubs and movies and shit.
Yeah, it's horrible seeing bodybuilders turned into
Actors.
actors,
With
fighters,
the exception of
football
one.
players.
The Rock?
No. No,
Terry
because The
Crews.
Rock... No. Because both of those technically football players before any kind of bodybuilders. Schwarzenegger never played a fucking sport in his goddamn life, I don't think. I don't know. I
Maybe
can't
he's
look
like
that
the
far into
shit
the-
at like shot put.
That'd be the shit.
Like the random, like more Olympic
obscure
sports.
ones, yeah.
Like he can throw a javelin 2 miles, no one knows it.
That'd be
I can see
creepy.
that.
That'd be even more fucked up if he was like an ice skater before bodybuilding.
That'd be awesome.
Just like, that's why he's so graceful on screen, is just like, he used to just be able to twirl around on ice
He's like,
skates.
"Ah."
And then he got so fucking big he couldn't find a pair of ice skates that would fit his goddamn super calves.
No, he got too big and he was chucking bitches like into the stands by accident.
We're gonna make like a helicopter. Starts
Maybe-
twirling around and they start fucking flying.
Who knows? Maybe he was like partial inventor of like disc golf.
Arnold Schwarzenegger invented ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, like like some of that, like, dude, you wouldn't know this, but he had a ringer every time in horseshoes. Corn, weird ass sport that Schwarzenegger would be great at. Weird ass one.
Weird ass one? Cricket.
Like, he what?
Cricket.
He's the best at cricket. No, I could
That's
believe
not
that.
a weird ass sport.
Yeah, that he's from Austria. I'm pretty sure they're up to bat on, or wicket on cricket.
He's the shit at throwing darts at balloons at carnivals. Like, never misses a balloon.
He's the best at ring toss.
Yeah, like he's
the only asshole that can make it on a bottle.
He
I
can
hate
do that
those
Damian
games.
Wayne thing where he fans out like 5 or 6 rings and they all land on bottles. He can throw a quarter into a cup even if Joe Dirt is sitting there spraying the quarter and the cup with Pam.
He has never missed a hole on mini golf.
He's the most interesting carnival man alive.
Dude, they should have Schwarzenegger as like, cause that's like Terry Crews on Old Spice and shit. That's someone you don't fucking expect. Just like, what the fuck is he doing here? Like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
That
Wow.
would catch me off guard if I just was watching TV. Oh, I don't have cable, so that would catch me off guard if all of a sudden just like, bow, cable. But yeah, to see Schwarzenegger fucking
Now I
like,
just want to know like weird ass fucking facts about
About
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger.
dude. Like, I just want to know the weirdest, most. Can you play the violin with his feet? Like, just stupid shit. Just,
there was well, while you're searching up that, there was a weird story I wanted to bring up. It's not even anything significant. It was just a moment that actually made me laugh, kind of, but also was like one of those like, son of a bitch. A guy at work apparently is dating a mixed gal who's, the same colors as me. So he came to ask for some advice, I guess. I don't know. I don't even remember what the advice was. I think he was just trying to ask, like, oh, what were your parents like? All protective and whatnot, or whatever. But the way he said it, the way he segued into it, he was like talking about like, oh, I've met her mom and she's cool, but her mom's white. He's like, I haven't met her dad yet. And that's when he looks at me and he's like, so what's your? And before he could finish whatever the question was gonna be, he goes, you know your dad, right?
should have been like, nah, I was born on a plantation.
Look, he almost did a spit take.
Too expensive. You can't be doing that anymore.
That was fucked up.
That's just one of those like, are you fucking serious? That's just one of the. You get some of the stupidest fucking questions asked to you. I remember when fucking McKnight asked you about goddamn, you know how to read? Yeah. And it was like, he seemed very fucking serious about it. He, like, that's one of those, like, baffling, like, dude, yeah, like, there's plenty of black kids that know their dad.
Yeah.
You want to go more stereotypical? There's plenty of black kids in, like, Compton that know their dad.
He had to straight up like stop himself to ask that part real quick, and like, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, you're black. Do you know your parents?
Yeah.
Did you just get birthed by wolves?
He's like, okay, I want to know about black fathers. Wait a minute. Do you know yours? Yes. Yeah, and then that's when it was just like, I can't really tell you how, like, the protective aspect, just because I'm not, nor have I ever been a female. And, you know what I mean? Fathers are way more protective of daughters than sons, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's when I had to tell him, like, well, me being someone who had a little sister who fucking tried to scare all the boys away from the sister and shit, I would say, approach your girl's father with caution. He may not shoot you, but he might beat the shit out of you. I don't know. But yeah, it was just one of those, like, I gave him a hard time about it too, like, not in a bad way, but gave him a hard time just to get some chuckles out of it. It cracked me up though too. I couldn't even help it. I started laughing as soon as he asked that. I'm like, wow. He wasn't white either. He's Mexican. That's what cracked me up. I was like, dude, I would expect that question from a pale pasty. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And yes, I'm looking at corn asking what the fuck. Like,
sometimes.
I've met...
you grow up with no daddy, or sometimes you grow up with two daddies, man. You don't know what you get.
Yeah.
But dude, I've met a lot of different girls' dads, and you can't really, like, they're gonna be protective.
Yeah.
So don't, what the fuck? Like, you don't have to, what? You don't have to ask a stupid ass question like that to understand that if the dad's around, he's protective. Yeah. That's why he's around, is to protect.
Except stepdaddies.
Even stepdaddies will protect.
Yeah.
I met a couple that didn't give a fuck.
Well, that's not all stepdads. That's also depending
Stop dating children, Corn.
Yeah, why the fuck? What?
I'll say that. Back in my day.
Well, I've had more problem with Mexican dads than any other fucking race.
Yeah, I don't date Mexicans.
It's
not like I avoid them, but they don't date me. That's more accurate description.
You're not black enough and you're not white enough.
I'm not. I'm too in between. I'm not thuggish enough to piss off daddy.
And you're not white enough to be like, hey dad, I got a ringer.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do a good job. Just
it's fucked up. It's like, bitch, I'm legal. Oh.
They don't understand that. They think you hail from a different land too.
Yeah, you know, I have had even Mexicans like stopping, like, are you Mexican? What are you? That's the best question ever too. What are you? Just out of nowhere too. Hey, what are you?
Alive?
A human? Awake? Tired? Hungry? High? All have been responses. All get the same eye roll too that you guys just gave me. But what are you? What do you mean? That's when I'm an asshole. I make them spell it out. What do you mean, what am I? What, like I'm a person? What are you talking about? No, I mean, like, what is your, what is your, you know, what is your mom, and, like, what is your dad, and, like, what are they together, and what are you? What the fuck are you talking about? Your race! God, you make me say it. Yes. What do you prefer, race or color, when someone asks you?
Color, because it's so fun. Because, like, you got... If you ask anyone,
what color are you?
Dead serious with enough like actual gumption to where they know you're not fucking around. You're like, what color are you? They're gonna look at themselves for a split second, just to be so they. Well,
I just want to pay a kid to go around asking people that, like, just asking light skinned people, just, excuse me, what color are you?
You have to. Oh fuck! You have to find a damn. You got to find a kid that's gray.
That's gray?
Because if you have a little white kid, they're going to find the parents and beat the fuck out of the parents. They're just going to be like, this kid's racist, and just burn the parents. You find a little black kid, then the little black kid will probably get beaten. You deal with a Mexican kid, deported. My kid would get hit. You got to find a gray baby. So we can do this. A gravy.
Gravy train.
Because that would be awesome, dude, to see what I just want to gauge the reactions.
So what color are you? Do you, if you look at your palm, shit.
We're not all the
That's
same.
where I'm fucked. Any part I look at, I'm like, fuck, there's like a different shade. And which part do you want? You want the dark meat or the light meat? I want the white meat. Oh, you just asked for the wrong thing. Pulls down pants. Oh.
Okay, so Schwarzenegger is really into scuba diving.
That's not surprising.
Now, he has like he has white fucking problems. His hobbies and interests: bodybuilding, scuba diving, running, swimming, horseback riding, collecting art, and sports.
What sports? He watches sports, probably.
He gets like, there was kid answers in this. Favorite color: red. Favorite food: steak. Favorite book: he likes to read biographies and history books.
Mm-hmm.
He should have named a history book if he actually liked history books.
Huh.
Favorite perfume: Guerlain Vetiver. I don't fucking know. Favorite movie: E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Okay.
That's fucking strange. Is it because it's about aliens and he's not legal? Oh, probably. Gone with the Wind, Dirty Harry, and Rambo, the whole series. Oh, favorite sports: football.
Dude, nobody likes the whole series of something.
He likes every Rambo there is.
Yeah, like I'm quite the Rocky lover, but
yeah, no.
I still number 5. I still can't do it, man. I still no.
Like saying you like every Alien movie there was, or every Predator movie there was,
or every Scream movie.
Yeah.
Or every Nightmare on Elm Street.
Scary
this
movie.
has to be a Schmear campaign. It says his father joined the fucking Nazis.
Maybe. Maybe he had no choice.
Well, I imagine he probably did.
Like prison.
No, his father voluntarily joined Nazi Party in 1938, so that's even before they got into the shit.
Did he withdraw in 1940?
He was discharged from the army in 1943 as he contracted malaria.
That's karma.
He went into the Nazi Party, got sent probably to fucking Africa to pre-scope that shit out, and died.
That's karma.
Or he might not have died, but
so
come on.
You have no idea what you just joined up.
I don't know how accurate that is with the internet and whatnot. I don't want to be like...
It's not like we're saying Arnold's a Nazi.
Well, I don't want to be a dick to his
Though,
dad.
to be honest, he would play a beautiful Nazi. Like, a sexy one.
He'd be like Hitler in Wolfenstein. Just all jacked up, all huge.
That'd be creepy. But yeah, the moral of the story is bodybuilding can take you far.
Yeah, Governor of California.
But it's not a sport.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. No disrespect to bodybuilders, because I mean, you get large and you get the musculars and you get all the bitches. Although some of those guys, they get so buff that bitches are scared of them.
Yeah, they don't.
They're like, no.
To do with them.
Or they do so much roids that their dicks are tiny.
Like actually tiny. Not just like, oh, we did roids once or twice. And it's like, no, dude.
Because of you, I'll always know what a grown man with baby balls looks like.
Well, here's the thing that's also fucked up. These guys are building their thighs, too, to the form where, like, it's always going to be small.
Yeah.
Like, you could have, just a normal dick. And it's going to be small because how big your fucking thighs are. Yeah. No, a chick's going to have to, like, go elbow deep just to touch your wiener. Is that attractive to you, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Not either of you. What the fuck? That was just a posing
we
a
both
question.
just got boners, I think.
Yeah.
You want super thighs like that?
No.
I wish I had super thighs like that. I wish I had my same chunky fat thighs, but with just like a fucking Herculean torso, just to trip chicks out. She's like, what the fuck?
Do you know how pissed off people?
You got Hank Hill ass under Hercules torso.
You know how pissed off people would be if you're just like, yeah, I just do sit-ups, only sit-ups.
I do sit-ups
and push-ups. That's all I do. And they're gonna be like, you do nothing for legs at all. Be like, nope, no cardio either. I can't breathe.
I don't run. I don't do any of that.
All this on my chest is killing me. My lungs are shit.
In fact, sometimes I do push-ups on my knees so my legs don't get any kind of fucking workout from holding it.
Cord.
I do that. I hate working on my legs, man.
You don't like working legs?
I hate working legs. You know what you have to do with your legs?
It's because
you have to walk.
Yeah, after you work out your legs too much, you walk like you just got fucked.
You have to walk everywhere. You walk to the bathroom. You walk to work. You walk everywhere. That's horrible.
Corn.
I hate
You'd
driving
be okay
after chest
with like
workouts.
stupid abs and amazing pecs.
Yeah, I don't need no legs, man. Like a little chihuahua already. Good with that.
You don't think that would look fucking odd though?
No, we wouldn't. I walk confidently, knowing that my ass doesn't hurt.
It wouldn't look odd on me if I was just buff, just torso.
No,
it would look
look
normal.
super odd, but you could at least carry that.
Yeah.
With corn,
with my fat ass legs, yes.
Like you could carry the weight that's being distributed throughout your body. Corn would not be able to carry that weight. His legs would give out. He's a tiny, structured person. He has a long torso and short legs.
Yeah.
You would be pushing like probably 200 pounds if you actually got like huge.
Like big legs?
No, not legs. I'm just saying chest and everything. Like fucking super yoke.
I'm good. No.
And you wouldn't be able to walk.
I've gone that route, man. No, never hit like that, dude. But I mean, I thought about it before, dude. I was like, what happens if I stack on too much weight?
You'll fall. You're
you know
tiny.
what I mean? Yeah. I bet you I could push 135 pounds. After that, dude, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop like bobbling around and shit.
Once you start, at your size and everything, I'd say probably like 170, you really start like fucking waddling bad.
Yeah, dude.
Like looking like you're going to tip
and
over
that's being
any
out of
moment.
shape too, dude. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the Titanic?
Yes.
Yeah, 170 is like that for you.
Yeah. Bad.
It's sad fucking... In high school, I had like toned ass calves, even though I was still fat.
Okay,
that's
gonna sound mean, but that's why you're carrying all that weight. Your legs are gonna be great.
Oh yeah, because I walked everywhere too. Once I got a driver's license, the fat took on a whole different shape on me. Like, oh wow, you're not walking anywhere, are you? You fat boy.
Why does cut calves always work its way? Like we talk about something extracurricular at all, and it's like, dude.
Look at that guy's calves, man.
Yeah.
He has. It's because of it's because of Scrubs. Remember the old guy jumped on the fucking table and fucking just like, I used to jump into helicopters. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Wasn't it Kelso?
Yes, it was.
He's like
fucking
these
super calves.
Cut diamond. Yeah, why does it...
And to one of our favorite listeners there, Alfredo... If you're not gay for Tom Hardy, you need to look him up. I'm pretty sure he's done some underwear ads.
If you're not gay for Tom Hardy, I seriously think you're homophobic.
I've yet to meet anyone who didn't at least stutter a little bit when mentioning of Tom Hardy.
You say Thomas Hardy, and they're like, who? And you're like, Tom Hardy. And they're like, oh. That's all it takes.
Yep.
And he's a tiny guy. Wait, so pretty much body scale yourself up to Tom Hardy's Bane body, but without his legs. That's what's going to happen to you, Corn. You're going to fall over everywhere. Christian Bale's going to win every fight.
Yeah.
I heard he had to wear like high heels and shit.
Yeah, he had to wear platforms because Christian Bale's like 6 foot and he's like 5'7" or 8 or some shit like that. What would you rather have? Really killer calves or tremendous thighs?
Probably the thighs.
What the fuck? If you get too big of calves, do you look like a cartoon character, like a comic book character? Because they start just coming out the sides, almost like the wings off the boots.
If you have like extremely muscular thighs leading down to cankles,
that dude, what the fuck? How did you even do that?
As a fat guy, I now want to experiment with my body. I want the listeners to pick a part of my body, and I'm just gonna work that part out fucking forever until that is the only fucking defined part. If it's the core, then fuck it. I will have a 6-pack and man boobs.
You can only do sit-ups. Fucking, you're gonna be on that Jake Gyllenhaal regimen after a while, though? Like 6,000 sit-ups a day?
That'd be fucked up.
That was for Southpaw.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
Well, you had to do it fast, too.
That's crazy as fuck.
I would do it for millions.
Dude, just forearm crunches or whatever it is, that thing? Just get one arm, like,
okay,
super
that's not cool.
Jacked.
You do that and everybody comes out with the same joke.
Oh, you're jacking it?
Yeah. It's the same as when you have a broken wrist.
Or fucking work out like the inside of your foot. I don't even know how you do that.
That's weird.
Can you even... Is that possible?
What, like around your joint?
Arch
no, the arc of your foot.
That's
there's
weird.
There's muscles in there.
Corner's like, fuck you for trying to pinpoint that muscle to work out. You're a piece of shit.
How do you even work that out? Do you just like flex your fucking heels for a while, or
I
like
don't know about that one.
twist your
I feel
feet?
like if you try to flex your toes and like work
It's
that
gonna
out, you're
just
just gonna
pull?
cramp your fucking toes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, the pinky one too.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't think I've ever cramped on the pinky. I always get my two like middle ones,
Oh, the middle
like
one.
that,
Yeah.
and they like cross, and you're just like, I'm done, I'm dead. They crossed, I'm fucked.
I've had that happen while I was swimming, and that shit fucked me up, dude. Sitting there just kicking and paddling, all of a sudden just like, what the fuck?
I would start drowning. I would just be like, I'm dead.
That's why I only swim in pools. Well, once I hit high school, every fucking 6-foot pool suddenly...
And it's bad when your toes fucking cramp, dude. Because it's like a weird sensation to them. You don't really use them a lot until you
ever had
realize
your
how
whole
much
fucking leg cramp.
Yeah,
in your
you can't
hamstring
step
and shit?
on it. Yeah,
You're just like, the fuck's going. The first time I had that happen in my adult life, I freaked the fuck out. I was like, I started punching my ass like hard. Like, what the fuck's going on? Why can't I move my leg? Ah! Dude,
give me back my leg.
It started when I was sleeping, and it went up the calf, and I was just like, I woke up to what the? Am I dead? Is someone stabbing me? And it was just like, what the I just started punching my ass. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to react or respond to that situation. The toes, dude, while driving, I thought I was going to die. Because I started pressing on the accelerator too fast going down Gilman one day. And I was like, oh, I'm dead. This is going to happen. We're dying this way. I can't explain myself on this. They're just going to think I'm some asshole.
That shit's, I've woken up and had my leg cramp up on me right when I was about to roll out of bed. And suddenly had to stop and like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's like when
people see you just sitting there holding your fucking leg and shit, like, what the fuck?
See, as a kid, I used to think fucking your legs falling asleep wasn't cramping.
I didn't mind that.
I hate that feeling because every time I take a shit, I don't
stop scrolling.
First of all, who sits even when I don't have a phone? Dude, who sits directly up when you're on the toilet? That feels weird. It probably helps with pushing and whatnot, but it feels weird.
I take pride in my shits.
Standing there like Superman, like super shitter.
Yeah.
No, dude, with me, I always lean over, always. So I'm sitting there, and the pressure of my body cuts off circulation to my legs. I go to get up, I've fallen into the sink like an old lady. Just like, oh, I'm falling, I can't get up. But dude, nothing compares. Cramps, I feel bad for women, man. Like, I get cramps in my legs every once in a while, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta get Gatorade. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna mainline it in the back of my calves.
No, that shit. It's no joke. Now I'm gonna have like phantom fears of my fucking leg cramping up and shit.
We're all gonna fake cramp tonight.
You know what's fucked up?
We're gonna wake up like
this is gonna sound really fucked up. But I've had it happen while masturbating, and that is not cool.
The toe cramp or the fucking
the leg?
That sounds way worse.
I was sitting on the couch, right, leaning back. Fucking legs went to outstretch because I was getting really into it. Just like, one leg just ding, like,
it popped.
It locked up. It was extended and it locked up to where I had to fucking bend it just to stop the pain, and then couldn't fucking open it. Like, god damn it! I think I just pulled my hammy jerking it.
Oh, dude, I've had the toe cramp, and I thought that shit was bad. Cause I was sitting there like I thought I was gonna throw up the way I reacted to it. Everything's cramped up, and you're just like, you're like, I feel like my wrist is broken now, and I can't use that right. But to have that, like, because I've had a cramp where it felt like that shit came off. Like, it was like, I swear to God, this just came off my bone. But to have that in the middle,
yeah, it scared me too, because I was like, dude, did I just like you can't get too into it, I guess. You just can't get too into it.
Dude, I didn't have the wife at home for the weekend. I didn't have the baby at home for the weekend, so I masturbated so fucking much. I was just walking through my bedroom just with my dick in my hand, just like stroking. I wasn't even watching porn. I was just like walking around, and I was like, dude, this is getting fucking pathetic. I was like, you know what? Dude.
Yeah, there does come a certain point when you have that privacy, and it just is like, okay, now I need somebody to come back because I'm just gonna keep jacking off.
Yeah, like that's how I felt. I was like, I was done with videos on YouTube and was just like, oh, I guess I'm gonna jack it. I got nothing else to do.
I've gotten caught in those storms where I'm playing a video game and just like every chapter or something like that, you know, just pause it, or I'll turn the game off. I've even gone that far where I'll turn the game off and then go whack it and then just like, wow, now I'm kind of got like re-energized to go play some fucking video games.
My Twitch is gone.
Yeah.
Dude, that happens this past weekend. It happened way too often. Like, at a certain point, it was just...
It's worse if naps go into there, too. You're just like in a weird... I've gotten in a weird cycle of video game, jerk it, and pass out. Wake up like, huh.
That's how I spent all of high school. but realistically, this wasn't...
Constant state of orgasm.
This was horrible. I was like jerking it, and then I started going to do like adult shit, like cleaning up everything in the house, and then I'll go jerk it again, and then go clean another room, and then go jerk it, and then eat, and then go jerk it again. And I was like, I don't even have anything left. There was no point. I was
just jerked all day.
Yeah, when it seriously did get to the point where I had my dick in my hand thinking about this whole thing.
That's sad when you're doing like, shit just to let yourself build back up so you can whack it again,
yeah.
Dude.
Like, I mean, it was one of those like, fuck, dude, I got the spare phone now. I can use that for all the porn I can even think of.
Tablet.
Like, I just went fucking nuts all over the place. But... yeah, that's a pun. Dude, it was bad. When I got to that moment, though, sitting there with just was like, dude, why am I even doing this? Like, it's not even, like, that great feeling anymore. Like, it's just like, this is bullshit. Like,
you started feeling guilty.
I didn't feel guilty about a fucking thing. It was just one of those, like, dude, I haven't...
How do you feel guilty, Corn? How are you making yourself feel guilty for masturbating?
Because all you do all day is play with yourself all day, dude. By the time you want to enjoy it, at the end of the day, you're like, dude, I did it all day.
Yeah, like, there's no point to it. I was just like, fuck it, I guess I'll watch TV. Like,
Yeah.
Like
that's even worse, because then something else pops on, just like, oh, look at that. A clip of a music video pops on, and you're just like, oh, cleavage, I'm going to jerk it again.
There was, like,
now.
no desire after that moment, dude. Like, all my testosterone was just gone.
I can't go on Instagram anymore.
No.
You followed too many goddamn models.
Yeah. But anyways.
Plus size ones. Regular size ones. It's beautiful. It's fucked up though. I can't go on Instagram. It's just like, oh, ass and titties.
I'm jacking it today.
Yeah.
But, dude.
I can't jack it to Instagram. There's no actual nudity.
There was no point after a while though. It was just like, dude, I took out all the trash in my house. Every one of the dishes were clean. Fucking the house was mopped, swept, and swiped down for dust. Like, I cleaned the fuck out of that house and dicked it around. I can't even say I didn't have a very fucking productive day. Like,
you're dicking around, bro. Is what you were doing.
I had a fabulous lunch. Like, it was a great
Did you wash
day.
your hands before you ate?
Of fucking course. I feel like, come on, I'm not an animal.
I don't know that.
I jerk it, I wash my hands, because I don't want my sticky going anywhere else. Like, that's just fucked up. Go grab some milk, leave a little nut. Someone else goes grabs milk. Now they got nut.
Grab the baby's Barbie.
Oh
now her hair's got nut. It's hair Joe. It's hair Joe.
It's just one of those, like, dude, it's like porn doesn't even matter anymore. You just, and this isn't like, oh, he loves someone, it's so sweet. No, you're just like, dude, I've seen so much fucking vagina today. I think I've seen every one of them.
It doesn't help that sometimes porn, it's so recurring. You're just like, all right, I'm gonna cosplay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, like you get it. I don't know. You get your own little personal fetish for a minute, and then you like dry the fuck the hell out of that.
You specialize for a second, and then you let it go.
All hitmen must pass. You got to keep going on to your next target, and I think I've hit them all, or at least all that I like. I am not going into that like, well, let's dip a toe. Fuck that. That's too much.
Wait, dip a toe?
Yeah, like where you see people like, especially in their own love life, they try to spice it up and do some weird shit, and then they find out that person's way fucking weird.
Have you had that moment yet with your wife? Have you pulled out anything from the porn arsenal? Tried it and gotten...
No, there's nothing really that's like, I was like, okay, I can't do this. Because anything else is like, it's exactly what girls want, all of them. When you ask them, oh, what's your fantasy? Oh, I want to like a play rape. That's what it always is. Just invest in rope and you'll be fine.
So, yeah, we've gone down quite a rabbit hole. We are over an hour into this whole thing, and I think we can call it a close for the week. We've had a good time. And I hope you... Oh, wow, cookies. You know, that cough of glory. That actually almost was the name of this show. That would have been the name if we had thought of it a little bit sooner. The cough of glory.
Same back fucking wallet.
Yeah, what we've been smoking, what was in the pipe was some Jack. Just Jack. And, we're throwing around my little vape thingy right now. It's got Gorilla Glue number 4 concentrated into it. And, it seems to have glued itself to Rookie's lungs and caused a bit of a situation. But, yeah. I'm sure to hit up Hooks Rub and Spices and John Frickin Smith, all our peoples in the pod world, you know, the Pottern families, NSFW pods. Hashtag the PWA. Pottern family, I think I said it already. But,
that fucked me up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That thing packs a serious wallop.
A wallop, yes.
Like, dude, both lungs just got cleared of like a week's worth of lung butter.
Yeah.
Is this
intensity.
What, like, not smoking breathing feels like?
Possibly.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It all seems heavy now. But, yeah. 150 get down, guys. I was gonna say here's to 150 more, but that sounds too corny. Plus, we need actually way more than 150 more. We need at least 270 episodes more. 270 episodes more. Yeah.
420 episodes.
But, yeah. Next week, we're going to talk video game menu music, because we totally forgot about that this week. Let us know your favorite video game menu music in the comments, or, you know, hit us up on social media at JNT Podcast. And leave us a voicemail or send us a text. 951-394-3420. Yeah, that's the old J&T hotline. It goes straight to voicemail, so don't be alarmed. Just leave a fucking message. Oh. Sorry, we had a couple missed calls on there, but they didn't leave a message. I fear as to who it might have been, because it was a local. No, it was a goddamn local area code, man.
Bill collectors.
Bill collectors do not call from local. Not me, at least. They always call me from some kind of 1-900, I mean 1-800, 1-8888 and shit. Or sometimes just 2. Never actually gotten that. That would creep me out. You look at your phone, it just says 2.
I'd break it. I'm getting called from 2. Who has... Where in the world would 2 even be?
I don't know. I don't know how anybody would pull that off, but that would fuck my whole day up.
I'd be like, I quit. I would answer, done. Hang up.
That would make me think it was like some kind of devilish thing or something. Just 2. Just like, wait, did I accidentally make a contact 2? Nope. Oh, now I want to do that. To prank somebody while they're sleeping, grab their phone, change all the names in their contacts to 2. That way, you got a chance.
That's really fucked up.
What? That's when you call them. 2. But it'll still show the number. It usually still shows the number. Fucked up, man. Technology does not help you prank nowadays. I mean,
yeah,
it
the
does.
way you do it now is you have a home phone.
Yeah.
No one ever has a home phone anymore, so you just call everyone from your home phone, because places that have phones now is going to be local businesses.
Yeah.
So every time you could just call someone from the home phone. Boom. And they'll forget your number if you don't call them off of it for a while, so you call them again.
I used to be I'm a text message pranker. I'm a dick with text messages. I text friends when I get new numbers and fuck with them. Not so much you guys. More just PJ. That's just like that one person. Just because I know he'll get all scared and be like, man, fuck you, I'm gonna block you. And that's when right before he hits block, like, wait, it's DJ. Oh, man. I should have known you called me a skinny ass nigga.
How would you know?
Nobody else knows those details. But, yeah, we've been wrapping it up and shit and whirling around the pool. I guess now's a good enough time to exit.
Grab your ropes.
Yeah. See you next week.